Howdy, friendos. I'm TheKrazyJason, and you've entered my wacky emporium. It's time for my Blu-ray collection, Part 4. I know it's been a long time coming, and I really feel bad about that. Seriously, just kind of left you guys hanging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get through them a little more quickly. Try to wrap it up. Probably won't be able to do it in this one, but hopefully 2 more videos and I'll be done. I'm not going to go into them in depth like I was before, but here's what I'll say. If you see a Blu-ray that you want me to go more in depth about, leave a comment below, let me know which Blu-ray it is, and let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'll put it on the stack over there, and I'll discuss it on a future Afternoons with Crazy episode. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we left off with Star Trek. All that's behind us now. Moving on, we have The Reader. Really enjoyed that film. I'm a big fan of Kate Winslet. And guys, is it just me, or is it in her contract that she has to be nude in every film she makes? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious because it... you know, I don't recall seeing a movie where she didn't appear nude. Well, there was Heavenly Creatures, but after that, I don't. Anyway, moving on. Step Brothers, yes. Strangely, I needed to have that on Blu-ray. I don't know why. I'm trying not to go on about the movies here, but that movie I really didn't like in the beginning. And then I watched it again, got a little funnier again, got a little funnier until I finally loved it. Got it on DVD and had to have it on Blu-ray. Let's see. Terminator. What can I really say about that? You've got to have the Terminator. Seventh Seal on Criterion. That image quality on the Seventh Seal, it just blew me away. As soon as I put it in, it's indescribable. It's just something you have to see. Speaking of image quality, 30 Days of Night, and we did an in-depth Blu-ray bullshit of that over at the Kakalaki Movies main channel, so I would suggest heading on over there and watching our Blu-ray bullshit if you want to know more about what I think about that movie. Obviously, I think very highly of it. Casino Royale, I may catch a lot of flack for this, but that's actually my favorite Bond film out of all the Bond films, so there you go. Days of Heaven. This is a movie I could go on and on and on about. And actually, I probably will move this over to my stack to be discussed on an episode of Afternoons with Crazy. Because this is one of my favorite films. I think it's the most gorgeous film ever lensed. If you've never seen it, I highly encourage you seeking it out. And if you can get it on Blu-ray, you know, even better. Next up, we have The Mist, the 2-disc collector's edition. Now, this does include the black and white version, which, from what I understand, they intended the film to be released in the theaters in black and white, but shot it both ways, you know, to give themselves options. And it was obviously released in color, and that's how I saw it originally. But then I watched the black and white version, and I could see what they were going for, and it really works. But in the future, I'll probably just watch the way I saw it the first time, in color. It's another one of those Stephen King adaptations by Frank Darabont, and it's just a winner. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What can I explain? In my top 20 greatest films of all time. Just love it. Had to have it on Blu-ray. The picture quality is not really, for those of you who may be thinking of upgrading, make sure you get a good deal on this, because it's the same features as the DVD, and the PQ really isn't that much better than an upscaled DVD. So just wanted to throw that out there. The Road Warrior. Obviously have to have the Road Warrior. Fantastic. Moving on. The Fifth Element. Fun, quirky film. I actually haven't gotten around to watching that one on Blu-ray. I've heard bad things about it. If you guys have seen it on Blu-ray and if it's as bad as they say it is, comment below, let me know. The Proposition, probably would put that in my top 20, if not my top 10 films of the past decade. Yeah, I thought it was that good. Nightmare Before Christmas looks absolutely stunning on Blu-ray. I actually saw this in the theater when they re-released it in 3D, and I thought that was pretty cool. But nothing prepared me for the gloriousness of the Blu-ray edition. If you love this movie and you don't have it on Blu-ray, this is well worth your money. Godfather, the Coppola restoration. All 3 films. Godfather 1 and 2, definitely in my top 20 films of all time. I could sit down. You know, it's an acquired taste. When I was younger, you know, I was kind of ambivalent towards Godfather. Always heard it was great, but I was like, you know, I don't think so. And then over time, as I watched it more, it just grew on me to the point to where I could literally sit down right now and watch it. Just gorgeous, gorgeous film. Great performances, great story. Epic American filmmaking right there. 300. Love that film. Gorgeous film. It's just very stylistic. And it worked for me. Knowing. This is a movie that surprised me. I thought it was just going to be kind of a one-off rental, you know, but actually it was pretty suspenseful. I enjoyed Nicolas Cage's performance, special effects, the story, especially the atmosphere, which I'm really big on atmosphere, and if a movie has, you know, really good suspenseful atmosphere, then it's usually going to get a thumbs up in my book. Next up, Tropic Thunder, the funniest film of 2008. One of the funniest films of the past decade. Absolutely love this film. Again, another film that I could watch over and over. The Box. A lot of people didn't like The Box, but I happen to love The Box. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I guess it's not for every taste. But it struck me, and it's one that I could definitely watch again. V for Vendetta, still in the packaging. Have yet to watch it on Blu-ray, but fantastic film. No Country for Old Men, of course, saw this in the theater. Blu-ray is great. PQ is awesome. Instant classic Coen Brothers film. Must own on Blu-ray for me. Moving on. Let's see. Wall-E. Yeah. It's probably my second favorite Pixar film behind The Incredibles, which I am looking forward to the upcoming Blu-ray release of. Poltergeist, the Digibook edition. I love these Digibook editions. Great film. I could go on about this movie too, but I just don't have the time. Wizard of Oz. Actually, let me turn this around. This is the 3-disc Emerald edition. I scored this brand new at Costco for $13. Fantastic deal. Wizard of Oz really was one of those movies that was made for Blu-ray. It's just complete eye candy. Indescribable. Lost Boys. Have I yet to unravel that? I didn't pay $25 for that, by the way. I think this is one that was going for $10 during their October sale, or I got it somewhere. I can't remember where I got it, but anyway, big fan of The Lost Boys. One of those films that I have to have in my collection. Full Metal Jacket. Of course, a huge Stanley Kubrick fan. Love this movie. I've come to appreciate the 2 parts of the film because it really is kind of 2 movies. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Again, I'm not going to go in depth right now. Don't have the time. Reservoir Dogs. Have not yet had a chance to watch this on Blu-ray, but, you know, Tarantino, I really loved this one. Really wanted it in my collection. I figured that it would look really nice on Blu-ray, nice and grainy. But let me know if you've seen Reservoir Dogs. Please comment and let me know how the picture quality on that is. The Book of Eli. I was kind of lukewarm on this the first time I saw it. The first time I saw it, I was in the middle of playing Fallout 3, and it just felt like kind of a big rip-off of Fallout 3. Since then, I've grown to appreciate it, but I'm going to level with you. Really, the reason is I give post-apocalyptic movies a pass. If it's post-apocalyptic and it's at all good, and chances are I'm gonna love it. The Wrestler. Oh man, yeah, that is would probably go in the top 20 of the past decade. Yeah, I have yet to watch this on Blu-ray. Saw it in the theater. No, that's not true. I saw it in the theater and I saw it one time on Blu-ray, but I have yet to watch my copy of it. Again, I could sit down right now and watch it. The Strangers. Top 10 horror films of the past decade for sure. Highly suspenseful, atmospheric, again, very big in my book. I think I'm going to have to wrap this up. We're rapidly approaching 12 minutes, and, you know, I don't want to bore the bejesus out of you. But last film I'm going to do is Pineapple Express. This came out around the same time that Tropic Thunder, and I think they share sort of, they're sort of spiritual cousins, I guess I could say. They're adventure comedies. And I don't know, these guys, James Franco is great as the pot dealer, and just love this movie. Could always, you know, put it in and watch it. So anyway, next time we'll finish up down here, and then I'll show you my odds and ends and some of my recent acquisitions, and then the few Blu-rays that I have on Steelbook. So until next time, you've been in my wacky emporium.